Thanks to those joining me live and to those joining me on Archive. D-Style here. If you're listening on Archive, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Take a moment. Thumbs up the video. Hit that notification button. That way you're notified every time D-Style comes on live. Look. Follow along. Follow along. Right? Follow along. All right. So yesterday we didn't have that many details. Today the details came out. Okay. So Canelo got this like 300 and some million, you know, like what is it, 11 fights, what some crazy number where it's guaranteed like 30 million a fight, guaranteed, right? Now for Canelo, is that a good move? Of course. I mean, who wouldn't take that deal, right? Now, the question is this deal good for boxing? In the short term, in the long term, is it going to benefit? Is it going to benefit us, right? See, that's the question. And that's the question that matters, right? That's the question that matters, people, all right? That's the main question. Now, some will say, because people, they think very basic. You know, they have like a very, you know, they only see things from their personal perspective and they think very simple, right? So the simple thought is, pay-per-view too expensive, this cheaper, better for me, right? That's basically like where it ends. And while I'm not saying that that's not true, right? Of course, paying $9.99 is better than paying $80, right? For example, it is. Nobody's arguing that, okay? Now, one, you're assuming it's going to remain at $9.99. It's not going to get anywhere near $89, but I'm pretty sure DAZN is going to have to increase your subscription to 14 something or 16 something a month, or maybe even 20 a month, given what they're spending. Okay, that's number one. It will go up per month at some point. Okay, I'm not sure when, but it will. So that's the first thing to keep in mind. And of course, because their current model is not sustainable. All you have to do is arithmetic. It's not that hard. So when Canelo fights, right, one, you're assuming that everyone who gets the app, and many who will get it in a free trial, by the way, right? Just think about that. You know how many people are going to get in the free trial and then cancel it right after the Canelo fight's over? And just get in their wife's name the next time Canelo fights, and then their brother's name the next time Canelo fights, and their cousin's name the next time Canelo fights. A lot of people are going to be getting the thing for free, right? That's number one. That's number one that people need to understand. Now, you may think, well, that's not my problem. I'm going to pay $9.99. I'm good, okay? Like, I get that. I get that you're saying that, but get what I'm saying, all right? It's not sustainable for the reasons I just gave you. And even if they stick around and pay the $9.99, you would need like 30 million subscribers, paying subscribers, to break even. We're not even talking profits, bro. We're talking to break even. And then even if you get more subscribers, it's in his contract, right, that you have to give him a cut out of that. So you, like, even if you break even after you get more subscribers, you got to give him a cut out of that. And then we haven't even yet got to his opponent. You have to pay his opponent. So if his opponent's going to make $5 million, you got to pay him $5 million. You need more subscribers for that. If the undercard fighters are fighting, you got to get more subscribers for that. We're talking hundreds of thousands of subscribers per fighter here, right? And then, this is to top it off, that's just for Canelo and his fight card. That's it. Twice a year. Many of these people are going to cancel the subscription after the fight's done, like I told you, especially if they give the free trial, which they will, all right? And then after that, you still have to pay like Joshua and Cricket and Bellator and whatever the hell else you got. Okay, those special shows, the people that do it, okay, the people that work in making these videos, the people holding the cameras, the everything, the advertisements you put on television costs money. It's not sustainable. Per Android, last I checked, they have a little over 1 million downloads. Given the fact that they were giving it for free for the first month, many of those people have already canceled it. So can somebody tell me, are they going to get 30 million people to download the app? Much less pay for it? Can somebody figure that out? Somebody tell me how they're going to do that. Somebody tell me. Now I know a lot of people are saying, well, they got money. DAZN got money. But just because you got money, doesn't mean you don't want to return in your investment. Right? Just because you got money doesn't mean that you don't want to return in your investment. Look, short term, this is going to work out to a point. Right? First of all, the first fight on DAZN sucks. Right? Can somebody tell me Canelo's fighting again on his first fight on DAZN? How does that benefit you? I was going to buy that shit on pay-per-view. I would have watched it on Showtime or something. But this style, you could watch it on DAZN, sure. But we already know the first fight sucks. Everybody wants to see the Charlo fight. Will it happen on DAZN? Well, what if, if they don't want to go to DAZN and then they want to fight on the other network, and it's going to cause more issues here. I don't think we're going to get the best fights possible unless DAZN really just wants to give away money. Either the billionaire that owns this shit really loves boxing because he just wants to give money away. Okay? Unless that's the case, it's not sustainable. I give it 2 years. It's kind of like when you first get a credit card. It's great at first, so we're going to enjoy it at first, and then it's going to be over. It's not sustainable. All right? It's not sustainable. I don't think we're going to get the fights we really want with Canelo on DAZN. I just don't. We'll wait and see. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, that's great. But I just don't see it sustainable. This deal will be the death of DAZN. Right here. It will be. They're going to lose money out of this Canelo deal. Unless they have something in contract that will kind of offset a lot of their expenses. Like, for example, if they get a cut out of the gate. If they control what the undercard is on the pay-per-view. Right? If we can't really call it that now. But the Canelo event. Right? If the Canelo fight, unless they could control, like, hey, look, we're investing in Canelo. We have other fighters on DAZN. We want to feature them on fights on this undercard. Unless we do get that instead of the crap Golden Boy undercards, then maybe we could get something out of this. But I know that aside from the Canelo deal, they also paid Golden Boy for Golden Boy to have Golden Boy featured events on DAZN. Okay. Well, we all know. Well, what happened to HBO when they decided to do Golden Boy exclusive cards on their network? What happened? They got a bunch of crap fights. Okay? That's what happened. All right? So unless DAZN has more control than HBO did, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they have more control on what the undercard is. I hope they have more control on who these Golden Boy fighters are going to fight. Like, hey, Oscar, we're paying you a lot of money. This Eddie Hearn fighter over here is in the same weight class as your fighter. We're going to make him fight, right? Unless they have like that type of control, then this is going to be terrible. We're going to see some terrible. And the last thing, a subscription like this needs is a terrible card, terrible Golden Boy card that would just make people go like, is this the crap that DAZN's going to give me? And then they unsubscribe. Like in HBO, they stop fucking watching. All right? They'll just stop fucking watching the whole thing. All right? Now, thankfully, DAZN isn't stupid enough to do the whole exclusive only to Golden Boy. Like, they give them exclusive dates. Right? If the Zone is dumb enough to give Golden Boy exclusive dates where Golden Boy could put whatever they want, the same thing that happened to HBO is going to happen to the Zone, but it's going to happen faster, right? Let's see if I can read some of these comments. See how many people are like, fuck you, D-Style, you're dumb, and all that shit. Let's see. All right, the Zone, and Haplotype says, fuck the Zone. AJ10 retracted his statement. I don't know why. He probably misspelled something. I don't know. Haplotype, they know a lot of people will forget to cancel it, though. That's why I'm not even doing the free trial. Yeah, but if you forget to cancel it, like you'll pay for it for a month, you'll see it on your bank account, but oh shit, and then you're going to cancel it. So you get like 1 month out of it. Okay. The Zone costs more than ESPN Plus, and it has less content. Oh, wow. All right, the Zone has been around for a few years. What's wrong with the name? I don't know. I think you're talking to Haplotype. The Golden Boy cards were shit. Yeah, they were on HBO. We'll see what happens with the Zone. The Lopez 40 ounce, is there anyone in the U.S. interested in the other sports app on the Zone app? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. The undercards have sucked for a long time anyway. Well, they have. But hopefully, you know, if anything, they'll improve. Then, man, good points, bro. Based on this deal, Canelo will have to draw at 7 million viewers, subs per fight. Can he really do this? I don't think so. I don't think he can. No. Does anybody really think that his first fight's really going to draw like a lot of people? You know? The Zone has been showing to boxing live events at the same time Saturday. 2 boxing events, okay? Look, all I know is the 7 million viewers equals 7 million subscribers. Well, what you got to look at is at the number, right? So let's say like when Canelo fights is 20 million subscribers. First of all, assuming that all those are for Canelo would be naive, right? It would be naive. There's going to be a spike in subscriptions, but it's going to be the number of people are looking at. I don't think so, right? You know what people are going to do, right? They're going to do what they do now, and if they get together to watch a fight card, you're going to have like 20 people get together, right, to watch the damn fight, and they're going to pay $9.99 for it, right? Like first, I already subscribed to the Zone for the Joshua fight, so I canceled it, right? For the next big fight I want to see, I'm going to have my brother subscribe to it, and then we could both sign on to it for that month. You know, and then I can have, like, my sister, like, next time subscribe to it. So I have my grandma and shit subscribing to it so I can get a free month. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Right? Whether you like it or you don't. And you know people are going to be doing that shit because they do it for Netflix. All right? By the way, everybody talking about, oh, network TV is dead. Netflix is where it's at. Yeah. A lot of you are sharing the fucking Netflix apps. Okay? A lot of you are not even paying. Like, you're like sharing like between 5 of you a fucking Netflix. All right? But anyway, another thing. Now, look, everybody knows that I'm against you're getting rid of net neutrality. All right? Now, I don't know what the case is in Europe and all that. This is specifically the U.S. All right? Do you really think Comcast, you know, Charter, I believe they're the same thing, but anyway, Spectrum, Time Warner, DirecTV, Dish, Uverse, Fios, do you really believe, all right, for like a Canelo fight where they'll make half of the pay-per-view cut, right? Look, I'm not saying this is right, but, you know, it's a gangster world, this entertainment industry. It is, right? Now that they got rid of net neutrality, they can slow down any app or website that they feel like slowing down, right? If they're like, man, the Zone is costing us money here, so we're going to slow down the damn, you know, application unless they pay us a fee to be faster, right? You don't think they're going to do that? Of course they are, okay? I hope they don't. I think it's wrong, but they can do that, right? Like, if you think network TV is just going to, like, you know, when I say cable TV, right? You think they're just going to lay back and be like, all right, we're just going to cease to exist. Nah, okay? It's only a matter of time till they slow down Netflix and they slow down all these apps that everybody's talking about being the future. And all because, you know, the current administration got rid of, you know, net neutrality, right? You think, these cable companies gave money to the Donald Trump administration for nothing or what? So at the end of the day, just look for that happening, right? Not to mention that even if they don't throttle it, a lot of people going to an app, it causes problems, right? So when McGregor fought Mayweather, a bunch of people tried to order it through the UFC app, and it didn't work. It wasn't working, right? A lot of you guys are assuming that everything's going to work, picture perfect. Oh, I could just connect I'm going to get the Fire Stick connected to the back and I'm going to watch it. And okay, it might work, it might not work, who knows, right? You don't know if it's going to work. You're also assuming that most people have the internet speeds adequate enough, okay, to sustain this type of, streaming service. You need a pretty good speed, all right, to be able to stream this throughout and not have problems, all right? Just assuming why everybody's got it. Well, no, not everybody's got that type of internet speed. And many internet speeds, like for example, like cable, right, it's all shared. So if people in your neighborhood are watching the DAZN Canelo fight as well, it's going to slow down your app. Because internet slows down as multiple people are using it in the neighborhood. So you're going to have that problem. So not everything about this is positive, right? Not everything about this is good. Okay, like I understand why I don't got to pay $80 a month anymore for the fight. I'm going to pay $9.99. Well, have you ever heard the saying, you get for what you pay for, right? Okay, DAZN has crappy cameraman work. I don't know if many of you noticed it or not, but their camera work sucked. They got to improve that. Okay, like there's just a lot of quality things that you had on HBO that you just don't have on DAZN. Okay, even Showtime, they have quality camera work. You're gonna get what you pay for, right? The good thing, we don't have to listen to Jim Lampley anymore. That's the good thing. I hope they don't. By the way, knock on wood. Everybody, knock on wood. I hope DAZN doesn't fucking hire Jim Lampley. Okay. If DAZN hires Jim Lampley, I swear to fucking God. But anyway, gonna hire Letterman and shit to score fights. Now people saying, hey, the app is the future, and look, year 2018, it's not the future. No, it's not. Okay. And people assuming like, oh, well, now I could just get apps instead of TV, right? Okay, so if you want to do it that way, you're going to spend more money, right? So if you want an app for sports, but it doesn't have all sports. So if you want to get apps, like you're going to have to pay like $9.99 for DAZN and then like $7.99 for ESPN Plus, and then there's going to be another app that you have to pay for. It's going to be like $5-10, and then, but it's still not going to have all boxing, right? You're going to have to get another app, $4.99. And that's just for sports. Like if you want news, you need another app. By the time you add up all the apps, you're going to pay more for that than you pay for TV right now. All right? So like people don't think about this shit. But that's that, right? It's not the future because they got rid of net neutrality. It might be the future for Europe and shit like that, not for the US. All right? Like for example, like you think we could be driving in cars that are so fuel efficient that we can, on one tank, we can go from Los Angeles to freaking New York. But they haven't done that. Why? Because the oil industry controls, Washington. So right now, the cable industry and satellite industry control Washington. They're going to slow down these apps. They're going to make it unwatchable. Like they're not just going to lay down and cease to exist. All right, that's why they're taking away advertisements from regular YouTubers that didn't use, like the Young Turks or whoever else, right? Conservative and liberal. And they're giving it to CNN and Fox News, all their advertisement money. You guys just don't understand what's going on, right? So you can talk about the future and this, that, and the third. I honestly think the future is going to be more advanced in a fucking app. Okay, like I honestly believe that. Right? It's when I think future, that's not what when I see television in the future, I'm not thinking like, oh, there's 5 apps. Where's the boxing fight at? That's not what I'm picturing, right? When I see the future, I see everything being on demand instead of live. But live TV is not going to really go anywhere. There's still value in live TV, you know. They still want to make money off the advertisers and all that. So, you know, at the end of the day, an app is not the future. An app is just one way to watch television. That's all it is. Like you're streaming it off the internet, okay, instead of an airwave. That's it. Like this, when people say, "Oh, it's the future," like, no, it's not. Like it's not the future. Right? Mobile devices are the future. Right? Doesn't mean you can't have television on a mobile device. Right? Okay, the future, I mean, I'm thinking a lot more creative shit, right? Some people don't have Showtime or cable in general, but they have like the Showtime app, right? But people are saying that's the future, but it costs more on the app than it does with a provider. I mean, it's insane, right? Pay 15 with the app or 10 with like Charter cable, you know, like, and then you could still get the app. Right? Like I'm just saying. And it's not true, guys. Millions of people are watching network TV. And millions of people are watching cable TV. It's not true that less people are watching it. It's just that specific channels get less viewers because there's more channels. Right? If it's true that it's dropping, why does DirecTV have more subscribers today than they ever have? Right? Like, think about it. And then people think, oh, I'll get Apple TV. And then they realize they still, if they want to watch certain channels, they still have to pay for it. All right? Like, paying for TV is never going to go away, guys. All right? Like, it's not going to go away. Like, nobody's broadcasting for free and shit. Right? And commercials just one way for them to make money. Applications show you like it's like a less than a 1% of what you can get on television, but they sell it to you. It really is a bloated price, but it works out and that's all you watch, right? But anyway, we don't really want to dive into all that. I know Canelo's going to be in Madison Square, right? Against Rocky. What's Canelo's fucking opponent called again? Man, that's going to get 30 million subscribers. Right? That's going to get 30 million subs. Right. You know how many people are just going to be like oblivious to? There's going to be people that are going to go to the bar, right? They're going to show up to the bar and be like, yo, you guys showing a fight? And they're going to be like, I don't know. Where's the fight? Let's see. Let me see if it's on pay-per-view. I don't see it on there. Maybe it's on Fox Sports 1. And they're going to call their cable provider. Hey, where's the Canelo Rocky fight? In Madison Square Garden. It's a big title fight. Where's it at? We don't know, sir. I mean, we don't see it in our... oh, fuck. I don't know. I guess you're not watching the fight. Oh, it's in an app. Oh, okay. I guess I'll download it. I'll watch it on my phone. Right? I'm gonna watch the fucking fight on my phone. When I wanted to watch it with my friends, okay, we're all gonna just gather up in the corner of the bar and watch it on my fucking phone. Okay, that's what's gonna fucking happen. Or they can all download it. And then guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna cancel it. Then all you did is give them a fight for free. It's great for us, great for boxing fans in the short term. It's already not giving us like a great fight or anything, right? It's not a great fight, but then but it's an investment. See if he fights Charlo, then I'll say this show was a success. How about that? How about that? How about I do that? Eddie Hearn is selling out Madison Square Garden. Did he? Did he really? Like, you're not talking about the Garden Theater, are you? I don't remember Eddie Hearn selling out Madison Square Garden, bro. Like, I don't know where you're getting that shit from. Give me a source to that. How about that? Bluetooth Samsung TV. Well, not everybody has that. Of the people that have it, how many of them are boxing fans? What, 100,000 maybe? I mean, this is not good, guys. Okay? This is not good. It isn't good. And with net neutrality, you guys don't understand how much the internet's going to change in the next few years. You want apps? They're going to give you apps, but they're going to give you apps and charge you for it for everything. Right? Motherfuckers go to Pornhub now. You're going to have to pay for that shit now. It's only going to be available on the premium package. Right? That's what's going to happen, guys. Hey, you want this premium package internet? Oh, you subscribe to the DAZN? Let me search that for you, sir. Oh, that's in tier 4. You have to pay an additional $39.99 a month for that internet package. But I already pay $9.99 a month for the DAZN. Too bad. Right? Too bad. Your administration and y'all's president got rid of net neutrality. You think you're gonna get shit for free now? Fuck you. That's what they're gonna tell you. All right? Mark my fucking word. You know, people are going to have trouble watching that fight, man. All right? There's going to be complaints everywhere. Oh, the stream didn't work. It froze. It was freezing on me. And like, just watch. The complaints are going to be to the roof. All right? Because many of them don't have the adequate internet speeds to even watch it to begin with. Right? Like, people want everything, like, for free and shit nowadays. And then you guys think that these cable companies, right, they're making tens of millions of dollars for these fights. They're just gonna just let this app run free and without any problems. You're crazy. They legally have the ability to throttle anything they want. You do understand that, right? And even if they don't, it'll still crash. It'll still crash because it's live TV. Everybody, oh, the Netflix model. Like Netflix doesn't do live TV, and they don't do live TV for a reason. If this was like a thing, okay? If this was a thing, let me take a drink of my water. You don't think Netflix has already explored the option of live TV? Of course they have. They have over 100 million subscribers. And if they could get more out of that with live TV and live sports and something like the DAZN where they can have like a Netflix for sports, you don't think they would have done it by now? There's a reason they said, nah. There's a reason they said that. It causes too many problems. Too many crashes, right? Shit overloads. You get more than what you expected. Unexpected problems and bugs and all this other shit. Not to mention the reality that somebody could hack it. Right? Not to like you. A lot of you are gonna be paying for this subscription, and you might not even get to watch the fucking fight. Don't worry about it. You get to watch it later, you know, in the replay. All right. Hopefully it works out for you. We'll see. We'll see. And what about me? What about D-Style, huh? I want to go watch this fight with my friends and family, and a lot of things are going to change, right? All right, let's go watch it at the bar. They don't have it. All right. Okay, so what do we do now? All right, let's go watch it at your house. Okay. So what do we do now? Okay, we got to do this. We got to do that. All right. Get a Fire Stick. I don't even have a Fire Stick. Buy it. Okay, I'll buy it. Will it work? Well, we'll see. I don't know. But that's my thoughts, guys. That's all I got to say. This is D-Style. I'm out.